thing takes place with Cortana and Master Chief still in space. Master Chief's asleep and Cortana's alluding and elaborating on what she feels. It sort of humanises Cortana more than what Bungie possibly could do, which is much better, but she's not an exciting character, to say the least. I would have preferred it if they'd done something with the Chief, but of course he's asleep and she's a robot, she's not real. But that's the thing, towards the end of the thing she gets up and starts touching the glass and rubbing away the condensation, which, one, there shouldn't really be condensation, should there, because it's space, and two, she shouldn't even be able to rub condensation anyway, she's a hologram.
I wonder if warriors will ever disappear from this world.
Origins was easily the longest out of the whole DVD collection. Now, this won't be such a bad thing, but it just seemed to drag on for way too long. Cortana isn't the most exciting character either, and when she's commentating over the whole thing, it gets a little boring after 10 minutes or so.
From outside. Something they never expected, never prepared for. A deeply alien threat they called simply the Flood. An unstoppable force, an unquenchable thirst.
And she isn't very exciting, and she don't have that oomph. And even through my playthrough of Halo 3, I enjoyed it when she wasn't bitching and whining in Chief's head about moving faster in the Warthog. But alas, this is something that does a tremendous job of actually covering the Halo universe's secrets and things we may never have actually got to know about. I began to lose interest as the second one, Origins 2, began to play right after the 10 minutes of generic voice over and whatever. It would have been nice to have something like the duel break it up, as it went along. It just dragged on way too long, and it's just generic. Like the overvoicing, the commentary on what happens is generic, to say the least. It's stuff like, what is it with writers in scripts, war never changes and humans will always have war. It really gets on my tits.
Humanity began to fight, war after war. It swarmed over the earth and there was no ending in sight.
It was cool in Fallout, maybe Metal Gear, but when it's overly used like this, it really loses its appeal to make the viewer, reader, or even player interested. We've heard it once, shut up and think of something new. Halo Origins covers how the Flood appeared, who destroyed the Flood the first time, how the Halo rings came about, the Forerunners, everything that was missing from the games that may have been touched on, scraped, but never actually stabbed in and released the blood of the whole Origins and, it is the Origins, but, how the Flood came to be, how the Covenant came to be. And it also covers, it just catches you up on the war that you just fought, finishing the fight, what happened before Master Chief's time. Because most gamers won't know, which is surprising.